for 6 months.
點解啲明星中意扮啲卡通聲咧
I really don't call it work. I call it therapy without medication.
今晚我哋喺 Most Amazing 倒數10大卡通聲。
Even though you can't hear or see them at all, a person's a person, no matter how small.
呢位橡筋手明星證明佢把聲同佢個樣一樣可以拉得好長。第10位嘅卡通聲係 Jim Carrey。
Horton Hears a Who is based on the popular Dr. Seuss children's book, and it's about this elephant that hears a voice coming from a tiny speck of dust, and he discovers this other world called Whoville.
And Horton is a wonderfully innocent, beautiful soul who creates his own fun and lives in his own imaginary little world.
This was Jim's first animated movie, and he said it was really hard work.
One of the great things Jim brought was he brought a lot of the writing to his own lines. I mean, he brought a lot of his own sense of comedy to Horton, and he kept him that sweet, sensitive guy.
The girl comes in.
Just see what he does with his voice, and then what the animators do with the expressions. It's just absolutely amazing to me.
Jim 好高興可以用佢把聲幫到有正面信息嘅電影。
I promised the mayor. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. And an elephant's faithful 100%.
Jim really liked the message that everybody has a voice, no matter how small or timid you are.
He always wanted to be in a feature-length cartoon movie, but he was holding out for a really good script.
I guess I was just waiting for the perfect idea and the perfect story to come along, and this was it.
That thing is a killing machine！ 佢做個認叻嘅獨眼尖叫專家，好高難度嘅。第9位 Most Amazing 卡通聲係 Billy Crystal。
Is that a joke? Tell me you're joking.
In Monsters, Inc., Billy played a big-headed green monster named Mike Wazowski.
Literally, he was almost all head, and he had this one massive eye in the middle of it.
Hey, let's talk more. Hey, Marshmallow Boy. Feel the bird. You call yourself a monster?
I've had so much fun being this guy.
Billy 用佢細個嘅時候驚嘅感覺去演呢個扮下嘅怪獸。
Billy says he was afraid of a lot of things as a kid.
He didn't like being in the dark, so he always made sure that there was a light on in the hallway before he went to bed. All that stuff comes in handy when you're doing this, because you had a lot of life experience, and it throws, you remember stuff, and it comes out in a sentence, or it comes out in a phrase.
That is the weirdest thing you have ever said.
Monsters Inc. 嘅成功令到 Billy 好開心，因為佢曾經放棄過另外一套成功嘅卡通片。
Billy actually turned down the lead role in Toy Story.
Tom Hanks eventually took the character of Woody, and it became a huge box office hit.
It's the only thing I've ever done. Oh, you dope. Why did you do it? That kind of thing.
接住嚟 Nathan Lane 點樣應付 The Lion King 嘅成功呢？
Friends always ask, would you call Johnny on his birthday and say, Hakuna Matata?
Ben Stiller 點樣揾到時間喺 Madagascar 裏面扮獅子呢？
The process takes about 16 years to make one of these movies.
翻嚟嘅 Most Amazing 話你知，
好嘅信譽係好難達到，超卓質素同傑出客戶服務嘅信譽就更難達到。呢啲都係要贏取翻嚟嘅。喺過去10年 ，Lexus 相比其他豪華汽車製造商喺美國贏取咗更多優質汽車嘅獎項。原因只有一個，我哋要為你帶嚟更多完美嘅時刻。Lexus 追求完美。
When you were 14, we helped your skin look its best. And now that your problem is wrinkles, we have a solution that smooths the look of even the deepest wrinkles in just 4 weeks. Neutrogena Deep Wrinkle Moisture. It works beautifully. Neutrogena.
Not owning a pair of pants that I feel comfortable in isn't normal. Not wanting to leave the house some days because I'm so uncomfortable in my own skin isn't normal. Wow, I remember that day. But look at me now. I'm in skinny jeans and I feel fantastic. I've lost 50 pounds with the help of my wonderful consultant. Thank you, Jenny Craig, for putting this back on my face.
Lose 20 pounds for $20 plus the cost of food. Call 1-800-JENNY20.
Call Jenny today.
Don't go over there. Oh, over there.
What was this all about?
歡迎翻嚟《Most Amazing》10大卡通聲。佢係動物園之王，跑咗去森林。第8位 Most Amazing 卡通聲係 Ben Stiller。
As Alex the Lion in Madagascar, Ben Stiller did what he does best, and that's being neurotic.
Just where are you giants from?
We're from New York, and we...
All hail the New York Giants!
Before he started the movie, Ben looked at some early drawings of Alex and tried to come up with a voice that matched the look.
I hung out with lions. I got to the point where I could actually sleep with them, eat with them, where they accepted me as one of their own.
Ben 已經係支咪後嘅常客，佢客串過幾集《King of the Hill》同《The Simpsons》。
I was.
On The Simpsons, he played a sugar baron named Garth Motherloving in 2002.
That was just like a quick in and out, one-time thing. And this is like I said, it's a long commitment, and you sort of have to create a character based on something you haven't seen yet.
Ben 只係擔心一個影評人嘅意見，就係佢個女啦。
Ben's daughter Ella was really excited that her dad was the lion.
She put it together because I keep pounding it into her head. Like, hey, look, I'm Daddy, Alex, the lion.
Ben was able to show his daughter some footage before the movie was finished.
She loves the penguins. She's really into the penguins. There's a connection with them.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Hey, what's he? Nothing. He's at the top of the food chain.
呢隻咩劇有份去幫教 Lion King 長大嘅。 我哋第7位 Most Amazing 卡通聲係 Nathan Lane。
Timon is one of the Lion King's most memorable characters. He's this meddling meerkat who steers the lion cub in the right direction.
I don't know what it is. Didn't tell me I was playing a meerkat.
Nathan brought his own flair to the character, and he got to say the movie's most popular phrase.
Hakuna Matata.
Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Nathan 嘅聲音演出令佢大受注目。
Kids have no idea who Nathan is until their parents tell them he's the character that looks like a rat in The Lion King. Then they get excited.
Friends always ask, would you call Johnny on his birthday and say, Hakuna Matata? And of course, then the kid runs screaming from the phone crying, and years later is talking to a therapist saying, and then a Disney character called me, and I haven't slept since.
The Lion King 部戲賣咗之後 ，Nathan 繼續去演其他卡通角色。
He was part of an all-star cast that included Matt Damon and Drew Barrymore in the animated sci-fi movie Titan A.E. in 2000.
In 2004, he was the voice of the dog Spot in Disney's Teacher's Pet.
Ah, please, Lenny. I gotta have a shot at my dream.
He made the script like 30% better, if you give it a mathematical equation.
This is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it wow.
下一位明星啲觀眾要求好高，要求係嚟自佢啲細路。
6.
第6位 Most Amazing 卡通聲係 Eddie Murphy。
Eddie's had amazing success with Shrek, but a lot of people forget that he was a voice in the movie Mulan.
Filmmakers knew Eddie would be the perfect actor to play the funny sidekick Mushu in Mulan because of his great comic timing.
Now let's see you walk, babe. Oh, I think my bunny slippers just ran for cover. Come on, scan me, girl. Ah, that's my tough-looking warrior. That's what I'm talking about. Now get out there and make me proud.
Probably an animator's dream character. He's so funny.
Eddie 由 Mulan 嘅小龍仔 Mushu 演到 Shrek 系列電影大口多嘴嘅 Don。
Yes. You want to hold her?
Yes.
Please. Yes. Then you got to try a little tender there.
The Shrek movies, I think, are really, really special, and everybody loves them, and all the characters are, funny, and it's great to be involved with something like that.
When Eddie first saw the completed version of Shrek, he was shocked at how good the animation was.
One day they won't even need actors, you know. They won't even need them. It's like it's just the depth to it, you know. It's just this three-dimensional. It just blew my mind when I saw it.
Eddie says that he was really excited that his character Donkey was made into a Pez dispenser.
Only the greatest characters were in the Pez dispensers, like Frankenstein and King Kong, and, you know, now Donkey.
People are always coming up to him on the street with their kids, and they tell him that they've had to watch Shrek about 1,000 times.
And the kid will be standing there, and they'll say like, do a scene from Shrek, and the little kid will do like a whole scene from Shrek and do the donkey's lines and stuff, and they're looking at you, and you go like, yeah, it's good.
當時變咗 Eddie Murphy 其中一個招牌角色。
Eddie says that when he dies, the newspaper obituaries will probably run a photo of Donkey instead of him.
Doing the Shrek films is pretty much the easiest job I've ever had.
接住嚟，點解 Ray Romano 要考慮下先至演長毛毛呢？
I don't know if that's good or bad that I'm associated as a fat mama.
仲有點解 Tom Hanks 咁迷惘呢？
I still look at this thing. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how it works.
跟住嚟嘅 Most Amazing 卡通聲話你知。
By Homer J. Simpson.
Ah, sweet city. Where would my love life have been without it?
News 1130 brings you the latest breaking news, traffic and weather together on the ones. Airborne with Kim Seal and meteorologist Russ LeCate. Be the first to know with Vancouver's only all-news radio station. News 1130. And be the first to know online anytime. Just click on news1130.com for the latest news, traffic, weather, business, and sports. Vancouver's only all-news radio station. News 1130.
The Laughing Cow. For kids and grown-ups. Delicious. As a spread or a nibble. It's a tasty snack that's great to share. The Laughing Cow. The mild, smooth, triangular cheese. It's the Laughing Cow. You know when I tickle your belly, and you have that moment of, oh yeah. Well, this is mine.
Sprinkled with cinnamon, sparkling with taste. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Enjoy the sensation. Nature Valley sweet and salty bars are made with natural ingredients, like almonds, cashews, peanuts, whole grain oats, a delicious nut butter coating, and a touch of honey. It's inspired by nature. Detective Olivia Benson.
Let's do it.
She gives the victims a voice.
Nobody can hurt you as long as you're with us. You think it's possible this baby could be out there somewhere alive?
She's a tough cook.
You want to get out of my way? Where is she? It's just you and me.
Bottom line, she's a good cow.
If you jerk us around, we'll bury you.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
We got her.
Weekdays at 4 on Omni.
歡迎翻嚟 Most Amazing 10大卡通聲。
Problem, buddy? Huh? Do you?
呢個女笑像扮一條冇記性嘅魚游咗入我哋個心。
5.
第5位 Most Amazing 卡通聲係 Ellen DeGeneres。
Ellen accepted the part of Dory, a blue tang fish in Finding Nemo, even before she read the script.
I thought this would be a fun movie, and they created the character for me, and I couldn't say no to that.
Audiences loved Ellen as Dory because she was so sweet, but so dumb.
I painted myself blue, and just swam around as a fish, and obviously had to blend in, or else I wouldn't have, been able to hang out with the other fish.
I'm so sorry. See, I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Short-term memory loss. I don't believe this.
No, it's true. I forget things almost instantly. It runs in my family. Well, I mean, at least I think it does.
Ellen 為咗一幕戲，佢走咗去學鯨魚話。
Ellen had a neighbor who would always listen to a CD of whale sounds while she was doing yoga.
When it came time to do the scene in which Dory imitates a whale, Ellen remembered her neighbor.
We need to find his son.
It really hurts my throat to do, and I had to do 2 days of it.
Ellen 發覺佢同 Dory 有啲相